To the other news this Friday night, the coronavirus here in the U.S. And for the first time since the pandemic started, the CDC now issuing new recommendations tonight to safely reopen schools across the country. And what they're now saying about teachers and whether they need to be vaccinated for this to happen. It comes as 1 million doses of the vaccine have now gone out to select pharmacies around the country. Tonight, this number, 35,834,000 Americans have now received at least one shot. That's almost 11% of the population. And how soon will the list of pharmacies grow, making it easier for Americans to get the vaccine? Here's ABC's Whit Johnson tonight.
Tonight, the CDC unveiling their long-awaited roadmap for getting kids back in the classroom safely, a top priority for the Biden administration.
We are also going to be guided by science. We are going to be guided by our medical experts.
The CDC creating a nationwide color-coded system ranging from lower-risk blue zones up to red, the highest rate of community transmission. In blue and yellow zones, full in-person instruction is recommended, but in orange and red, hybrid or reduced attendance is encouraged, and only with strict enforcement of 6 feet of distance, and masks in all zones.
I want to underscore that the safest way to open schools is to ensure that there is as little disease as possible in the community.
The CDC also saying teachers should be vaccinated as soon as possible, but it's not a requirement to reopen schools, something many teachers have been asking for.
We're being asked to put ourselves on the line as frontline workers, but aren't being prioritized in the vaccination rollout in the way that many people think we should be.
The country's largest teachers union demanding more resources, calling the new guidelines a good first step, but now it's time for action. Millions of children have been out of the classroom for almost a year.
I want schools to be open, but I don't know when they are.
Single dad Sivaraj in San Francisco has seen the toll it's taken on his older son.
He's really struggled to find motivation in school. I mean, he's borderline depressed. He used to be an honor student, and his grades just dropped rock bottom.
In the race to vaccinate, today major pharmacies taking on a bigger role. 1 million doses sent to 6,500 locations across the country, part of a new federal program.
Some of the first doses are coming to this Walgreens in New York. People will check in at the counter, then they'll be escorted back here behind that door, and the vaccine will be administered in a private, comfortable space.
I want to get the vaccine because we are dying.
In Durham, North Carolina, 64-year-old Miss Marcella Thompson, an essential worker with health conditions, becoming the first in the country to get a shot at her local Walgreens.
I get my medication there. I buy my sundries there. Everybody knows Miss Marcella. It's a better advantage to the community when you can get the vaccine right at your local drugstore.
But tonight, new questions about the impact of the pandemic on the most vulnerable Americans. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo under fire, accused of covering up the state's true death toll in nursing homes. A top aide admitting that the governor's office withheld the numbers, saying they would be used against us by the Trump Justice Department. This after a recent report found the deaths were undercounted by as much as 50%.
And David, we're outside one of those drugstores now administering vaccines. The federal program hopes to ramp up throughout the spring from 6,500 to 40,000 drugstores across the country. And the good news for states is these vaccine doses will be in addition to what they're already getting. David?
All right, Whit Johnson tonight on the coronavirus. Whit, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.